Guys, got another quick video on how to replace a water pump and thermostat on a 98 Jeep Cherokee 4.0 straight 6. So first thing you want to do is take off this fan, 2 8mm bolts along with this hose. See these little bolts here? Yep, that goes out. Move that out of the way. And then the next thing we're going to do is, before you pull the belt off, you're going to want to loosen the pulley on the water pump. You're going to loosen these bolts before you take the water pump off, or before you take the belt off, to make it easier. But if you have a hard time still, then take a screwdriver to hold the pulley still, and then loosen the bolt, just like that. So you do the same thing for the other one. Just loosen out. Do this for this one. Oh, slipped out. Let's try it a different way. These have been on here for a very long time. Alright, so now that we have those loose, we can, first thing you want to do is loosen this bolt, the front of this pulley here, which I already have done. Next thing you want to do is loosen this bolt so you can get the belt off. Next thing is note how the belt is routed on here before you take it off, because sometimes there isn't a label to show you, and sometimes you can't find it on Google. So I've noted how this thing is on there, and since we're replacing the water pump, I'm going to replace this whole serpentine belt, so I'm not just going to slide it off on one spot. I'm going to take it all the way out, because the problem is, after replacing a water pump, if you don't change the belt and you get coolant on it, it's going to squeal forever afterwards. So change your belt. There goes that. And since I've already got these bolts loose here, I'm just going to go ahead and try to get this pulley off now. Since there's a considerable amount of rust built up around the front of it, it's probably going to have to be pried off. So, oh, comes out pretty easy. Boom. Set that off to the side. So now I have access to my bolt. Alright. Next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take the power steering pump bracket off. So there is one bolt that's really hard to get to. It's right back there. You can see I have my extension on it already. You can follow the bracket around and you'll see it goes right there. That one is a 14 on my particular vehicle, but I feel like somebody has been in here before. Pretty sure that should be a 15 or a 5/8. loosen that bolt back there. Take it out. That bolt out. So now that we've got that out, I'm going to work on taking these bolts, which are 13. Get that one loose. Now keep in mind, you don't have to take this all the way out. You don't have to take the power steering lines off and all that stuff. You just need to move it out of the way. Because to get the water pump out, this bracket goes right in front of the water pump. So you have to take it out. You don't have a choice. There's one bolt. And there's little holes on the front of this too, so you can line it up to get to that bolt. Now to the next one. Man, this little Harvey Freight ratchet ain't bad, man. Not bad. Okay. So now we have two more bolts here, which look to be 15 millimeters. Ratchet on there. Oh, those are 14s. Okay. 14s. Got them loose. That bolt. Probably one more. Right here. And the last bolt is right here. So now I don't need to do that any more than that. So I don't have to fight with it as much later. The goal that we're trying to get is this. So now we'll get that off easily. Now some people might have just tried to pry that, but I don't recommend doing that. I always take some more stuff apart to avoid breaking things. That's what I say. So we're also replacing the thermostat, like I said, so go ahead and take this bad boy off. Plug that guy. The bolts right here. Even if you weren't replacing the thermostat on this, I would recommend taking this off anyway, because there's a metal pipe that's on here that's really hard to take off. if you keep that stuff on. So definitely want to take this off. And if you haven't at this point, then you probably should do is put some catch pans underneath you, obviously, because this is going to make a mess. Alright, so this longer bolt goes on the top. It's pretty self-explanatory when you go to put this back together. So, boom. This car had like hardly any coolant in it, so that wasn't really hard at all. So, now, I'm just going to fold this back over off to the side somewhere. Keep that out of my way. So now you can see the thermostat. And on this one, we're also going to be doing a flush, because you can see this looks like crap. We're going to have to flush all this stuff out and put some new coolant in there and make sure it's all nice and clean. So now we're just going to take a screwdriver and bloop, pop that off. Oh man, look at that. That's wonderful. Put that down there. Let's see what else. It's rusty. It's rusty. Alright. So now, next thing I'm going to do, always lubricate, man. Makes things so much easier. So spray that down. Move this pulley out of the way. I'm going to take this clamp off. And to break the bead, we take a pick, put it in here, and just work around to avoid damaging the hose, especially on such an older vehicle. Alright, so there goes that. Much oil there. Okay, so you see that pipe goes right down to there. So we're going to have to take that off once we get the water pump out, or else it's going to be annoying trying to do it in here. So, next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to spray down this hose down here. Grab my special hose clamp pliers. Because the hose clamp is flipped around in a crazy direction, of course. Get down here to it. Get that clamp squeezed down. Just remove it. There we go. So now, if I move the clamp, I can see it. I don't know if y'all can see what I'm doing, but it's kind of a pain in the ass to get to this little stupid clamp right here. Alright, there we go. Now we're going to slide that clamp back if we can. Spray some more lube on there. Alright, now that clamp is off. Take the pick and do the same thing. Work around. Alright, so now we're starting to lose some coolant now. Now, if your coolant looks anything like this,